Today I'm going to show you what your plants might look like if you go on vacation and only get somebody to water them one time out of 4 days. Hi everybody, welcome back. So let's see, I really didn't ever want to have to make this video, but it's part of gardening. It's okay. There's Matt. He's gonna poke out some holes in my planters so I can, hey babe. Yeah. He said, hey, am I in it? We went to go see my dad and beautiful stepmother in South Florida, and I only got my friend to water my plants one time, my little annuals that I have to plant in containers for our front porch steps, the steps going up to our front porch. But one time was not enough, and they were crisp as, what? Crispy fries. I don't know. Crisp, dry, needed water, and desperate when we got back. So I tried to film this video last week, but the audio was all distorted, and I do work and I'm a mom, so I got a little distracted with other stuff, and I still haven't planted them yet. So now we're 2 weeks being home. They've been watered by hand, but I didn't water them today, and they're all a little parched. I got some replacement plants for the stuff that had just died out or is too far gone to even look cute for a few weeks. It needs to just gain its strength back in its own little container away from everybody's eyes. Anyway, so I went to Mike's Country Market, and it is a stunning place. I'm going to show you some of that footage later. These are all full sun plants, except for a couple of the replacements that I got at Mike's, which I'll talk about later. My porch is not full sun. We're going to be kind of pushing in on that. But I just really loved these flowers, and it's kind of an experiment. I'm always trying to learn and grow from what I'm doing. So anyway, all right, I'll show you the plants. Hello. You want? Say hi. Monty, he's a munt. What I'm gonna do, I was just raving about how few mosquitoes we've had this year, and they've been swarming ever since. So what I thought would be fun to do would be to go through the plants by best looking to worst looking. They look kind of rough, but as soon as I get them in some fresh soil and some new containers, I'm hoping that they'll rebound. So let's start. I hope my hair doesn't mess up the sound. Anyway, all right, so we're starting with the best looking ones and then going to the deadest. Okay, so these are the ones that survived with flying colors, pink geraniums. They look gorgeous, need just a little bit of cleanup on the leaves. I need somewhere to put this, but I'll get to that. Anyway, I just love geraniums. They're classic. This color just pops, gorgeous. The next ones that are still thriving are these super bells. Calibrachoa super bells. I love how look at that throat. Dark purple with that splash of yellow inside. Can go with so many different things. And now we're starting to get a little bit parched. This is a different kind of Calibrachoa. Well, it's still a Calibrachoa, just a different color. This is called Aloha by Better Homes and Gardens. Beautiful color on that. Adorable. This one's a little just dying for a drink. I will plant you soon. So we're in kind of like a battle of the mediocre right now. But these are some beautiful osteospermum or African daisies, and they're hanging on. They look pretty good. Everything will look better. I'm going to stop saying this, but everything will look better once I water it and plant it in fresh soil, because they're just dying to get out of these pots. Crispy. Fourth place I'm giving to Proven Winners Heliochrysum. And remember guys, this isn't fourth place because this is anything of the plant's fault. It's because I didn't water them. This will be a good experiment to see which ones rebound the best as well. It's a gorgeous plant. Maybe these should have come in 4th place. This, I have no idea what this is. But I got 2 of the, oh wait a minute. Darla Light Pink Diacia. It's a really pretty pink bloom. Okay, so these white geraniums, they need to be cleaned up and deadheaded a little bit. They'll be just fine. And then these I am super excited about. I've always wanted to grow Mexican heather and I've never done it before, but these are Better Homes and Gardens. Flory Glory. Attracts heat tolerant, definitely, and tolerant to butterflies. This actually isn't that bad. I was mainly looking at these Crispin Glovers right here, but you can just pull those off. This one, solid plant, totally fine. Needs water, but good to go. This is Proven Winners Ageratum or Ageratum. It's called Artist Blue. Needs a scotch more water than it got. Again, nothing against the plant. This was absolutely glorious when it was healthy. I feel bad almost saying like the brands. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's not their fault. It's just, I mean, this is what happens when you don't water. Yeah. So this is Proven Winner Snow Princess Alyssum, I believe. No, Lobularia. This one salvageable. This one dead little little plant. Not bad. Okay, these are the worst. Okay. Ah! There's like a spider web growing in it too, just to make it prettier. Salvageable in their own little pots once I trim them down. I mean, not pots. I'll probably put them all together in one big rehab pot, but still salvageable. I mean, this has green on it too. We'll see what happens. Let's go back in time a week when I went to Mike's Country Market, and I'll show you what I picked up there. This is the place to go if you need a ready-made container. I love this plant. It's called Small Leaf, or maybe it's not called that, but that's what I call it, and that's what was on the tag. Mine doesn't look that healthy. I have lived in the area for over 20 years and I never knew about this greenhouse. It is absolutely stunning. So pretty. I want one of everything. Please and thank you. Aw, little tater tot. It's a big lavender. Dilly dilly. I got fat spike lavender and it got huge. Into the plants. Little of everything here. It's a beautiful shop. Great service, great people working there, and beautiful selection of plants. So if you're in the area, make sure you check it out. Not paid to say that, obviously. Just love finding a new garden center and loved the people I met there. So I got more of this kind of fruity tropical lantana, more of that. Oh, I feel like something's biting me. Oh, I don't see anything. You know when you feel something here and then you start itching all over? That's what I feel like. Oh! Anyway. Oh, one more of this. Is it lantana or verbena? Now I can't even remember. Yeah, lantana. Okay, phew. Two more verbena that I got there. Okay, so I got 4 lantana at Mike's Country Market. This is called Hip Hop Euphorbia. Most of these plants are full sun. I'm doing containers on our front steps, which isn't quite full sun, I don't think, so I'm kind of pushing it. So one of the ladies at Mike's suggested that I use spider plants in my outdoor container. And I'm so happy about that. That is such a cute idea, and I can pot them up in their own containers and keep them as houseplants later. So super excited about that. Ew. Gross. Okay, so I filled up my container about halfway with soil. Now I'm just going to kind of play around with the placement of these plants. I have my snips somewhere. Can't find my favorites, so we'll use these, no problem. So I'm just going to clean up each of these plants, snip off any dead or crisping leaves, any broken branches, like that. These don't need to be deadheaded, but I will anyway. Ooh, she wanted to come out. Where's my pink calibrachoa? Okay. And then maybe her. I think that'll be really pretty. This is just so therapeutic to me, deadheading and just being among the flowers. Get to listen to the bird song. Such a beautiful evening. I'm afraid I'm losing light though, so I probably will try to do at least the brown containers and then maybe do the green and blue ones in the morning so y'all can see that. But I just wanted to remind you that you were chosen to live on this one planet that can sustain life that we know about in the whole solar system. Do you know how incredible that is? You and me and these plants and all the animals. I mean, I know it sounds super cliche and cheesy, but it's just a wonder that we're all alive today. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Okay. I've got all of those containers planted, and they all look better to me already. It's only been like 12 hours, but still. The osteospermum, the Mexican heather, the calibrachoa. I mean, it's all looking pretty good. Still got a dead head a little bit, but I took care of the dead branches. What you talking? You want? Okay, so I just wanted to show you really quick. One, this is butterfly weed, and I really like it. I haven't seen any butterflies on it, but it's supposed to be helpful to monarchs, I believe. Echinacea is coming into bloom. That mulch has been sitting there for like too long to want to admit. The phlox is blooming, but kind of crazy looking, like bleached out a little bit. Oh my gosh, there's bugs all over it. I need to spray. And daisies coming into bloom. But the most exciting, oh my goodness, isn't she beautiful? That foliage is so dark and lush. She's covered in buds. And I am super proud because I overwintered that dahlia just by putting a ton of leaves on top of her. I didn't dig up her tubers or anything, and we had a really mild winter, so she lasted, and I am so happy about that. She's so pretty. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish up the rest of these containers. Finally, let's do it. Okay, here we are. So I got a little carried away last night and wound up planting one of the blue pots without really thinking about it, but I think it came out lovely. Geranium, calibrachoa, euphorbia, and heliochrysum right there. I love it. But anyway, let's get these other ones done. I just love this in a planter, this little spider plant. Shout out to Mike's again for suggesting it. I don't know if you guys are anything like me. I'm sure you are, and you have a ton of these plastic container pots that your plants came in. I found that a lot of my local garden centers are happy to take them and recycle them for you. I saved some in case I ever needed to pot up seedlings or anything like that, but I had way too many, and I think I made somebody's day when I gave them like 50 pots back. So just an idea, instead of throwing them away, you might want to check around with your local garden centers and see if they would want to take them. Okay, 3 out of 4 done, and I'm finished with this guy. If anybody can tell me what movie that's from, maybe it's in a lot of movies, but if you could tell me the movie that I'm thinking of when I say I'm finished with this guy, then I'll shout you out in the next video. My immediate family is not allowed to answer. And then I will also shout out the person that can say what this movie is from. Done. Done. Yes, I hate the doggy. Yes, I hate the doggy. One of my faves. This is ridiculous. All right. All my planters are done. Yay, it only took 97 days. Let's go put them on the front porch where they belong and get them watered in. Yay! And then these guys won't get used in these pots, but I will find space for them somewhere. And then I have these 4 lantana that I will be rehabbing. guys, we did it. They're all planted. We got a little mini thunderstorm just to make it extra humid and hot. But I'm really proud of how they turned out. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. I wanted to leave you with 3 things that I'm grateful for this week. That's gonna be our cats, who just bring me and everybody in the house so much joy. My mother and my mother-in-law, who I love so much and just really value our relationships. And then my husband, who's just a darling every day. So anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day and a beautiful tomorrow. Bye.